Welcome back to Yes to Tesla. Today we're going to be talking about the Tesla Diner. And we wanted to go over some of these reviews because I was kind of not really that surprised because I've personally been to the diner. If you haven't seen that video, please click on the suggested video at the end of this video to be able to see that video. And it'll give you a clear outlook on what to expect when going to the Tesla Diner. Now, during the time that I went, it was near the grand opening, so it was a lot of people who were waiting in line during that time, but not when I was there, okay? We go over some of the reviews here. There's 721 reviews, and I was kind of surprised and not surprised all in the same moment on what their rating actually is. So when I first looked at this, whenever I wanted to go to the Tesla Diner, it was at a 4.8. And now, as of right now, it's at 3.9. 3.9 stars out of 5 with 721 reviews, and some being recent, some being very recent, and many of them being probably like a few months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. No, sorry about that. 2 months ago, 1 month ago, 4 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, so there's many different timelines here. I'm going to go over some of the reviews on what they're complaining about, which is some of the things I covered in my actual personal experience. Now let's go ahead and we'll read a 5-star review first because I want to be able to give you a little bit of an outlook on what the 5-star would be. So the 5-star review here is from Colette. And she says, this was a great experience. Food is great. Butter is well done. It's not really thick. Hot dog with Wagyu. Chili, also good. Prices are not bad, honestly. Place is clean. Small dining tables all around. Pleasant oldies music playing. Definitely recommend. That was 2 weeks ago. And that was her experience. And yeah, she has some pretty good pictures there. She got pictures of her food. The containers, some of the restaurant, and some of the upstairs. Let's go to a 4-star review. We're gonna work our way down. You see what I'm doing? So from 5 stars to 4 stars now, and the next 4-star review is from Farid K, and this was 2 months ago. This is a pretty nice place. The ambiance is very modern. The food there isn't the best. I had to wait in line for like 30 minutes just to enter the restaurant. Good experience overall. Okay, it's normal, especially because I was closer to whenever they first opened. And then we're gonna go to a 3-star review. I want to do a recent 3-star review versus 2 months ago. So a 3-star review 4 weeks ago, and this is from ST. Curious to check this 24/7 thing. Interesting concept. Feel like I was at Magic Mountain or something. Didn't eat, but ordered a so-so matcha latte. Can park there only if your EV can charge. Otherwise, parking on the street only. And looks like this person was there at the nighttime. The nighttime is very different from the daytime. I'll tell you that right off top. And then let's go to a 2-star. See if we can get a recent 2-star in here. So the most recent 2-star is a month ago as well from Tiffany. So visited Tesla Diner, cool concept. She said visiting Tesla Diner, cool concept, but disappointing food. You have to be charging your Tesla in order to order directly from your car, which lets you skip the long walk-in line. Non-Tesla guests have to wait outside before ordering. We picked up our order quickly, but fries were cold and tasted like they'd been made in a big batch. The chicken sandwich was the best item. The root beer float with vanilla came in a pretty stainless steel cup, but lacked ice cream and fizz. Overall, the atmosphere and novelty, including the outdoor movie you can watch from your car, were interesting, but the food quality would make me think twice about returning. Okay. Now we're going to go to the handy dandy 1-star review. Now these are the ones I want to do, the 1-star review from the most recent one I can find. Most recent one I can find is 4 days ago. Okay, let's see here. Steve says, my burger was served, not REICHT. I don't know what that is. Wrecked? I have no idea what that means. Let's go ahead and say a week ago from Antonio, said bad service, drinks are small size. I could definitely attest the drinks are small. a week ago from K-Watt. This place is disgusting. 10 out of 10 wouldn't recommend. I see what you did there. And one last one from Karen. They gave me a hot dog instead of my cheese fries I ordered. Didn't notice until I got home. So she got it to go. She must not be a Tesla owner. She must have just came in, found it, got some food, and then dipped. This is from Ruslan. I ordered a milkshake at 11:19 p.m. and by 11:22 p.m. I got a message saying it was already on the way to my car. By 11:43, nothing had arrived. I had to walk into the diner myself, only to find my order just sitting there. Nobody cared to deliver it, and nobody even bothered to apologize on top of it. The milkshake is ridiculously overpriced for such a tiny portion. Terrible service and poor value, definitely not worth it. And this is the size of his milkshake. Which, if you can see the way he's gripping the cup, that milkshake is like this big, bro. And the milkshake's probably like $7. I honestly don't know how much it is because I didn't get a milkshake. But there was some pricey food there, 100%. Now, these are people who are complaining about what they expected versus what they got. Now, there's, like I said, there's a lot of negative reviews on there to lower it down to 3.9, but there's also an overwhelming amount of positive reviews, and these are positive reviews that have to be, they're not influencers. These are normal people who come through and decide to, you know, show us some love, or just want to see what it's like to be there, you know. And there's always going to be a topsy-turvy. Whenever you leave a negative review, you're always going to be more louder than the people who loved it. You're like, I love it, I love it, I love it, love it. And that one person's like, ooh, boo, that's whack. But with this one, you can see that there's a trend of people saying a lot of the same things. Poor service, the food was overpriced, the food was disgusting, or it was cold. These are things that are the most common with going to the 24/7 Tesla diner. Now, the way that they talked it up, saying this is a futuristic diner experience, to be able to have people on roller skates. There's no one on roller skates. You're gonna have robots serving you. There's no robots there right now. Every now and then they bring in the Optimus robot so people can see that there's still a robot going to be there. As of right now, it only serves popcorn if it's even there. And also, when you want to go upstairs, it opens after 11 a.m. and it's open for a very short amount of time. So you really got to get there. So like if it's open at 11, you need to be there by like latest 12 p.m. to get up there and make sure you enjoy the experience of seeing what may or may not be up there, which is the Optimus robot, which I also referred to in my video as well. So it's just an underwhelming experience. Now, if you're a Tesla fanboy and you love Tesla so much, then yes, it's worth the experience. It's worth going there. Most likely you're going to have a good experience. If you're not really a Tesla fanboy, you're going to go there and be like, wow, this is really expensive. Like a drive-in movie. Think about it this way. We have a drive-in movie here over in Glendale. And drive-in movie, the cheapest thing is the food, technically. You know, technically it is. And it's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive. Now, obviously that place looks way run down compared to this brand new shiny object called the Tesla Diner. And with that experience, when you get there, you have to pay a premium, especially because it's in the heart of LA. You know, like when you go there at like, let's say 4 in the morning, the area is so sketchy. Inside of it is pretty good because they have security everywhere. You know, homeless people don't walk through there. You're pretty safe on the inside of that little bubble that they call Tesla Diner. But as soon as you walk out, if you had to park, if you're not a Tesla owner, you had to park somewhere else and walk from your car there, you're going to be sketched out, bro. It's really a shifty neighborhood. 100% it is. It's really not. It's really not like fun at all. You know, it's really not fun at all. You can almost see the Hollywood Boulevard sign from where that's at. So, you know, it's a really good, it's like 15 minutes away. So technically you could drive right down the street to get to the Hollywood sign. So it's literally in the heart of everything that is everything. You know, it's downtown, the traffic sucks. Getting in and getting out, this sucks. It's a 2-lane road on both sides. That sucks. But once you're in, like I said, it's a really good experience, and I would highly suggest you going. If you haven't went, don't look at only the negative reviews and think that that's just how your experience is going to be, because it's not going to be like that, man. Some of these things will be true, 100%. Optimus robot thinking it's going to be there, most likely it's not going to be there. Don't expect that. Will there be a movie playing? Of course there's a movie playing. Will there be a girl on roller skates? Most likely not. If you haven't been, go. If you're in another state, don't drive from that state all the way to this state just to be able to see it. They're going to open up more of them. If this is a highly successful thing, they're going to open up more of them across the nation. Most likely in Arizona will be next. I don't know for sure, but most likely it will, because it's cheaper here. So the food won't be that expensive compared to there. Plus, this is a booming economy. There's a lot of people who are coming to Arizona, a lot of big business rolling through. We just acquired NVIDIA. We acquired NVIDIA. They're one of their biggest plants is about to be planted right here in Arizona. So this is a very booming place. So yes, 100% they will put this Tesla diner here. Whether it's next or not, I don't know, but it will be here, and it'll most likely be near downtown. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are thinking about buying yourself a brand new or a used Tesla, please use that link down below. It really helps at the channel, but it helps you out with your purchase. Now watch this next video over here, okay? Watch that next video.